If you've never used the MakeCode code editor to program the microbit, this tutorial will get you started. The first thing to do is to make sure your microbit is connected to your computer with a micro USB cable. One end is connected to the microbit and the other end connected to your computer. Then you'll need the Chrome web browser on your computer. It's much easier to use Chrome because that allows you to download the code directly from the browser to your microbit. Once in the Chrome browser, in the address bar type in makecode.microbit.org, and on the web page that shows up, select New Project. This takes you to the MakeCode code editor, which has three main sections. The leftmost section of the editor contains an animated image of the microbit, which will actually display a preview of how our code will look on our microbit. The middle section consists of the menus containing the code blocks we'll use to build our program. The name of the menu tells you what's in it, and the color of the menu matches the color of all the code blocks inside it. We'll start with the basic menu because that contains the basic code blocks for displaying pictures and words on the microbit. The third section of the MakeCode code editor is the editor window itself. It's where we'll assemble our code blocks together to make our program. Before we can download our code to the microbit, we'll need to pair it with the code editor. In order to do this, click the gear menu in the upper right of the editor window, select Pair Device, then Pair Device again from the pop-up menu which appears, and we'll get a third pop-up menu which shows the name of your microbit. Select your microbit, click Connect, and you'll get a message saying your microbit has been paired. Now we can write a program and download it to the microbit. Every time you create a new program, two code blocks automatically show up in the MakeCode editor window. They're special code blocks because they can hold other code blocks inside them. The first one, called onStart, will run at the beginning of your program. Any code blocks you put inside will run once and then finish. The second code block is a forever loop. Any code blocks you put inside the forever code block loop will execute over and over and over again indefinitely. We'll start with a very simple program. Go to the basic menu, grab the show icon block, which will draw a picture on the LED grid on the microbit. If you place it in on start, in the emulator you can see it previews what our program will do, showing us a heart in the LED display on the microbit. Now we can download this to our actual microbit by clicking the download button. The yellow blinking light on the back of the microbit lets us know the program is downloaded, and now we see the same heart we saw in our emulator. Now we can make an animation by adding another picture code block to our program. So let's take another show icon block from the basic menu, and we can select a different image by clicking on the down arrow, and let's take a smaller heart. And we can see in our emulator our program ran with a big heart and a small heart, and if we download it, we'll get the same effect on our microbit. Now this program ran just one time, showing the big heart and the small heart, and then it was done. That's because we put our code blocks in the onStart block, which runs once. To make this animation run over and over again, we can grab our code blocks and move them from the onStart block into the forever block. And now we see a heartbeat effect because our code blocks are running over and over again. First the big heart, and then the small heart, and then the program starts all the way again from the top. And again, we can download this program to our microbit by clicking the download button and watching the LED heart get big and small on our microbit.